And is it a fair and accurate depiction of your body-worn camera when you responded on scene that day?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time would move for the admission of People's Exhibit 210.
I took the covers that he was laying down, like had, and I just like threw it. I took the covers that he was laying down, like had, and I just like threw it on there because I got my daughter out and the dog's out. She was working, and it was something. I know, but it was something that we were just like,
Did he take his bike?
no.
Okay, because somebody saw a little kid on a bike. They posted it, but I didn't know if he brought it.
Well, he did, unless he took it sooner and brought it back because Lena ends up getting the bike.
Okay.
And rides the bike because hers had broke. When she ran into him, I say ran into him as in not physically, but she somehow got his bike because hers wouldn't work. So he could have at
So
one
they were
point.
here. Okay.
Yeah.
They were supposed to go pick him up for
Right.
dinner. Okay.
Blue
And he never
black.
called. They thought he was at his
Black.
friend's house. He was like,
Yeah.
he just started sleeping. So
We
they were
had
going to pick him
him
up down
on
the road.
on one.
And he was never there.
There's
and he never
a
went to his
picture
friend's
someone
house.
sent. He was on
Okay.
and he was picking the switch.
Do you mind if my
So
partner
it's-
looks around the house real quick?
Yeah, yeah.
Because kids, they hide. And
Thank you.
They get hide for hours.
Yeah, no, we've already checked the camp, like the.
Is there any other kids here?
Yeah, there's kids here. I say kids. There's my sister, 2 dogs.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, no, he's definitely he was out there for big left and blah blah blah.
So, he's telling me a timeline. I know you said that you already don't need the 6.
Yeah, so it was.
But you go back here, you went down there.
Okay, so. Bring it here. Side, like all these things. So
Pretty accurate. So, he did that. He didn't do that because you said his stomach was hurting. What happened?
said no lie. He said he had already talked to my husband about being on prescription. So he said he was going to his friend's house later. So
What time did you left at 3:30?
I don't know the exact time because I was correcting his carpet thing downstairs.
So he.
And he's free, like, my husband's like very more free than I am with the situation. I kind of always like, who's actually going through you? I remember that's how I was with her. But like, he's like, oh, I'm so they can ride bikes, everyone together type thing. So, yeah, so all the time they go and ride and meet friends. That's how we do it. Sir, I think it might be in my car, so whenever you're.
What might be in your car?
He wants my ID.
Oh, okay. Was this the car you guys had with you today?
You what?
Was this the car you guys had with you today?
What do you mean with me today?
I mean, did you drive this car today?
Yes.
Okay.
No, I didn't drive that car today.
You did not drive this car. Okay. All right. Has you ever hit in anything like this before?
No, this is. No. Yeah.
Initial or name for out of states.
Is there anybody down here?
The other dog. Yeah, no, just no one.
No one.
We know it is down there.
Okay.
It's my maiden name. So it's Arden, ARDN. Yeah.
Oh, one. Female, last name spelling, Sam Edward Ida, or Edward Rodriguez, first name spelling, expired. Can we try Edward? Edward Jones. I don't think it's.
Did you put mine clear valid?
Sorry, well, it's gonna be 101275370, South Carolina.
One kind of plate.
Ocean View Blake, 385.
Certified to Ocean View Boy 385, Colonel White 717, facility registered to Danny Trent, 2805 North Media as of Great Declaration 920.
He wasn't in here this week. That stuff is down there, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I show him about this? So if I just didn't want to step on the cutter, the box thing. I think I still had down there. Okay, because you weren't in here in the beginning, right? I thought I didn't know if I had that box cutter and all that stuff in there, because I told him about, he dropped the candle last night.
Oh, okay.
And I thought I must have picked it up. I was just making sure. I didn't want you to be like, oh, there's the box cutters. But yeah, I had to cut this. And I told them I wasn't even gonna tell Dad. And I was gonna figure out a way to put this in there from the situation, but. it's
At least you
not
got a
like
cart.
that.
Yeah,
Right, I just took it and like covered up with the carpet and stuff like that, but.
Does he have any friends around here?
There is let me look on this thing. He did have this one, like book thing.
Where you're supposed to be at down the road.
Did they check that already?
They went over there and talked to him, and they're like, no, we hadn't seen him at all.
Okay.
He did have this like,
And you talked to parents, right? You didn't talk to.
yeah, Connor's mom came over, who is a friend he goes hangs out with all the time. So they come over. The people here, the friends, they were just the ones that were the door with the bike. They
Okay.
came over. A bunch of people came over. Yeah, so
Any
he
friends?
he did have like a little book that had names on it, but I don't know. see it like anywhere specifically because like his wallet, he's not like I teach 5th grade and like, you know, you got your like really, really mature boy, kind of boys, but then waiting, he forgets to like bring this or bring that or bring this or bring that, you know.
Still kid.
Yeah.
So no
So-
no clothes are missing or nothing?
No, we actually lay out all the clothes all the time, like for, you know, like every day at school, we lay out clothes, we do whatever.
Is
And
his jacket gone?
he had on he has several jackets. Like he might, it depends on, I'm very like fashion. So like it just depends on jackets. Like he might have this black one with this, or there's a blue one with this. And,
So he had a jacket.
oh yeah.
Okay.
Several jackets. Like, I mean, you see the kid has, you know, like tons and tons of clothes and he just, you know, he has all that stuff. So. And he took like none of this. Like these are his favorites. All of these things. Yeah.
All right, he's gonna grab some more questions and,
Okay.
um,
How long have you guys lived here?
500 on it.
Maybe like a year and something now. Yeah.
And you have talked to all of his friends' parents in the area?
I'm not the person that talks to the friends. I don't have numbers. I don't say yes. I don't say no. My husband tells me yes or no.
Motion X-ray Henry.
So he has all the numbers.
So there could be some friends that you don't know.
Right.
that you could
Because
get-
I just I don't know the people like that. And a lot of the time that I was here, I had a job on the East Coast.
Mhm.
So I had to fly back and forth a lot. So I didn't really meet a lot of people, you know, like my husband did. And he's like, always want to be the one to talk to everybody about it. And so,
Well, how about your husband? Does he talk to these people?
yeah, he's been on the phone with a bunch of them. He's in Oklahoma, Fort Steele right now.
Is there anybody he hasn't been able to get a hold of?
No, he said he's talked to everyone that he knows of. The only concern we had is he was talking about the friend with the older sibling,
Mhm.
and we don't know who that one is. That's the one we don't know
Do you guys have a name for that person?
because we don't know who that person is. We've never heard him say like specific name. And my husband said when he talked to him today that there was no like specific name for that. He didn't give him a name. He just told him no. So
and he took his game console down.
yeah, they have a couple of different consoles.
And one of them's gone.
Switch Lite. They have a 2DS, a 3DS. One of them is gone. It was in like a bluish black. Wait, no, that one might be in red. I don't remember. I just know in the video you can see that, or the picture that the lady had. You can see like he's got something right here, and it's like far down.
Which pictures is?
So some lady online had noticed it, like messaged us and had noticed that was him or the description, and she was like, "Was that him?" And I was like, "Yes."
Where was that picture taken?
No, I honestly have about 150 Facebook messages that I haven't answered people on because you guys showed.
Was it local? I mean, was it in this?
Yes,
North
in
Ranch?
Lawson Ranch. Someone put it on the Lawson Ranch page. And so a lot of people just kept sending messages, information. First, someone said they saw him get in a white SUV. Then someone said they caught it on their camera. They were all supposed to be sending this to me. But as I was talking to all these people on Facebook, because my husband gave the neighbor permission to post it,
Mhm.
you guys came and I kept having alerts lists and I weren't gonna like, you know. Huh? Okay.
No.
Okay, I know you probably gave some of this information to dispatch already, but can you give us a description of him from? top to
Yeah, so,
bottom? Hair color, eye color, any article?
yeah, so brown, brown, very pale, like, whitish color skin.
I guess he's at this house that they don't,
And then,
and the parents may not know.
and then
Well, they said that
410,
there was a weird text that Dad got about something about
90?
bath salts, and hey, if you
And then I
if
sent
I
you that
can get some
picture.
bath salts, do we have any bath salts? And my friend will let me play Sonic or something at their house.
He sent that to his dad.
Yeah, I got it. And then Mom goes through everything, finds oh, let's see this Parker.
Yeah. I know that.
Yes.
Yes.
151, 151,
No, we're still getting the runaway report right now.
Harley,
Yeah.
did you get it? Who was it?
I don't know.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Michelle Avenue.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
think you're moving in.
I just didn't want any of the,
There's-
people, like, neighbors, popping in.
I know, there's a deputy viral over there that sells things hot up on
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he would
the,
have
what clothes was he wearing?
blue jacket, blue jeans.
And, console that he left with, so. It's probably in his house right now, playing games.
That's what me and my husband absolutely think, and we think,
Blue jacket.
we absolutely think that, and we've calmed our stress level down after our 4-hour week. It was not,
Like a thick heavy winter jacket, a sweatshirt, windbreaker.
no, like the ones I was showing you guys in there, kind of like a little windbreaker type.
Okay, good to know.
Is there anything distinguishing?
perfect,
about
yeah.
him? Does he wear?
351.
I'm mid, so I'll be on the line.
They asked me about tattoos and earrings and all that
Like, I'm
stuff.
gonna
There
end
was
up,
nothing.
I'm gonna end
Okay.
up asking a whole lot of the same questions that dispatch asked.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, if you hear anything from the school, let us know, please. All right. Oh, bye. Just on like,
Okay.
Yeah, we already talked to a bunch of people at school.
yeah, they used to have a security.
Because there was a game or something tonight, and so that was like one of the things we were thinking. If I guess they went to like the basketball game or something. But
He said there was Parks and Rec going on, so.
Smith,
Yeah. What?
it was the off duty.
no,
Oh, okay.
he said somebody in the neighborhood or something.
Does he have a dentist he goes to?
If you guys want to call my husband,
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. We'll follow up because
I
might have a little bit more information. Yeah.
I don't do a lot of the.
Okay.
He does all that.
How long's he been over there stationed?
He's not. He's stationed here. He's just at Captain Career Course.
Okay.
Yeah. So they go to a dentist. I think it's like Fountain Dentist, maybe.
All right. We can
Everything else is on base.
We'll give
'cause
him a call.
it's- Yeah.
What's his name?
Al, A-L, Stauch, S-T-A-U-C-H,
Phone number?
843 478
We're
6714.
out with protection orders. There's a phone number for the RO on your screen too.
Okay.
Yes.
Throw me back on 3.
I'm on 3.
They call me. They call the code.
22.
We'll give him a call, try to
Okay.
get some more information.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like the medical, dental, like he'll know like all that stuff because he takes them on base.
All right. Well, we'll go give him a call in the car real quick and see if we can get any information. Then
Okay.
If not, we'll come back and or we'll give you a case number for
Okay.
the runaway and everything. Okay. All right.
My dog's down here now.
I didn't see him.
Okay. You know about electricity, you have gas and electricity.
Bye.
Any choice in gathering any of those?
Look at that. It's like bad.
Deputy, in terms of demeanor of the female that we see present in the video, based on the nature of calls for service that you receive, how would you describe that demeanor?
Fairly normal.
Okay. Have you responded on scene to other reports of runaways?
Yes.
How would you describe the demeanor?
Objection relevant, Your Honor.
Overruled.
How would you describe the demeanor based on your training and experience in responding to calls for service related to runaways? The comparison of the female's demeanor in this particular video.
I would say similar to other calls that I responded to for runaways.
Okay. In the sense that their demeanors are calm?
Yes, she appeared calm. She was able to answer questions intelligently.
And how did the female present on scene with you identify herself?
I believe she identified herself to Deputy Parker and Deputy Donahue.
Okay. Do you see the female that was present on the video that we just watched? And while you're present searching the house, do you see her today in court?
Yes.
She is the same, is she the same female that you see in the video that directed you throughout the house?
Yes,
Can you describe her by where she's seated in the courtroom?
she's sitting at the end of the defense table wearing a brown colored shirt.
Your Honor, at this time, may the record reflect that Deputy Yunkin has identified the defendant?
The record will so reflect. Go ahead.
In terms of while you were present on scene, did the defendant identify by any other names or any other aliases, things like that?
I don't recall her identifying herself as another name.
While you were present on scene, you described her demeanor as calm. At any point, did that demeanor change?
Not that I observed.
And to be clear, the time that you arrived on scene was what time?
10:09 p.m.
Okay. And as an approximation, how many hours had passed between the call for service as it came in?
I believe the original call for service came in around 7 p.m.
Okay. Now, as we watch your body-worn camera, we hear buzzing. What is that buzzing on the video that we're hearing?
So when the camera's activated, it vibrates to let me know that it's on. For two reasons. One, in case there's an accidental activation, I know that it's operating. Or two, to just let me know that it's working. So sometimes when you press the button, technology fails. So it's just letting you know that it's operational.
And throughout the body-worn camera that we watch, we hear the buzzing. And is that to indicate to you that it is still on, it is still recording?
Yes.
Great. Now, as you went through the residence, did you observe any men that were not law enforcement officers present in the house?
No, just law enforcement.
And as you were searching through the house, based on the various doors you opened and areas that you looked in, would you have seen a strange man, an unfamiliar man in the house?
I believe so, based on all the areas that I searched.
Okay. And to be clear, based on the call for service that you received, you were looking for a child, is that correct?
Yes, in cases where children are this young and they come in as runaways, sometimes they're hiding in the house because they get in trouble or something like that. So they hide, especially on that night because it was quite cold. So he may not be outside walking around somewhere. He might just be hiding in the house. So that's why we check that stuff.
And when you were present, you were also in the basement area. There appeared to be a storage room, which you paused in.
Yes.
Okay. While we see on the video you looking and pausing in a storage room, did you move any of the boxes?
I believe I moved like a pillow and like a chair and some of that around, but there was a big pile of boxes in the middle and I didn't shuffle through a bunch of those. No.
Okay. And while you were present on scene, did you personally observe any law enforcement officers moving those boxes?
I did not.
Your Honor, permission to approach with what has been marked as People's Exhibit 310 through 315.
May, and if you could find a reasonable breaking point in the next 10 minutes or 5 minutes or so, please. I'm sorry.
Yes, Your Honor. Deputy, if you can take a moment to familiarize yourself with People's Exhibit 310 through 315. Do you generally recognize those?
Yeah, they appear to be still shots from my body-worn camera footage.
And for a particular area of the house?
The storage room.
And are they fair and accurate depiction of your body-worn camera?
Yes.
Your Honor, at this time, we would move for the admission of People's Exhibits 310 through 315.
Mr. Cook,
No objection.
exhibits 310 to 315 will be admitted.
And Your Honor, permission to publish?
You may.
Deputy, behind you, we have People's Exhibit 310. What are we seeing here in your still shot?
Picture of the storage room, some boxes and containers.
Okay. In People's Exhibit 311, I guess that's a clearer shot of that.
Yes.
Okay. 312.
Farther back.
Okay. And to be clear, the boxes that we were seeing on the right side of the exhibit, did you move those?
I did not sort through those, no.
Okay. 313. Would this just be to the left of People's Exhibit 312? Kind of
Yeah.
facing a different way?
Yes.
People's Exhibit 314? Can you orient us here for People's Exhibit 314?
Yeah, that is the pile of boxes kind of in the center of the room.
Okay. And People's Exhibit 315?
That appears to be a storage container by the door.
Okay. And thank you. Deputy, in terms of while you're searching through the residence, at any point, did the defendant direct you where to search?
No,
Did she point out any particular areas that would be of interest to you?
no,
Okay. We see that when you're in the storage area, you paused. You appeared to look in, I don't know if you would describe it as a crawl space, or how would you describe it in the storage room?
there's kind of a void under the stairs.
Okay. Did you see anything there?
No,
In terms of while you were present on scene, based on your training experience, did the defendant appear to have a pervasive mental disease or defect based on your observations that day?
no,
And while you searched through various areas of the house, in the top floor and in the basement, at any point, did you see any shell casings?
I did not find any shell casings.
And if you had seen them, would you have identified them and collected them?
Definitely would have identified them, and then we probably would have approached the investigation a little differently.
And throughout your search of the residence on scene, was there any obvious signs of a struggle?
No,
Did you see any blood?
no,
If you had seen blood, would you have taken additional steps?
yes,